Okay, what up, guys? So we're out here. I know it's been a while. I know I said I was making a comeback, and it's been a while since I've made a video on the channel. I think it's actually been a little bit of a while since I have streamed on Twitch and everything, but the comeback is still here. Okay, the comeback is still here. I've been doing a little bit of the off-screen grind a little bit here on Pokemon Duel. And I do have for the next couple of days. I don't think that there's gonna be a gym or any kind of event. Excuse me. Over the next couple of days, like over the weekend. So I'm gonna try and fill up the weekend with some Pokemon Duel videos showcasing a brand new deck that I've made and have been able to work with since I finally got the air balloon plate. Which, oh man, the possibilities have not entirely been endless, but it's the realm of possibilities has expanded for me. And with that, I'm ready to stake my claim with a couple of awesome 1MP figures that need to get a little bit of love on the game. So with that being said, we do have a replay here, and then another thing we're going to be doing in the next couple of days is we're going to be doing a replay. I'm going to see, depending on how long that replay is, we might try to get another actual live duel. So we'll get a little bit of post-com and a little bit of live commentary. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments. But here we have a deck showcasing, have a duel showcasing this deck, and I did have to do a screen recording for this duel because it was before the maintenance update where they nerfed Zoroark. Oh man! But added a whole bunch of other cool fossil and rock and ice figures got buffed and everything. Also, another reason why I've been out is because I've been a little sick, a little under the weather, had some other things come up that I don't really want to talk about, but just to give some clues as to why I've been gone. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into this replay here. There is gonna be a little moment where I kind of stopped the recording to go over the deck. So I'm on the other side. I don't like how the replays go like that, but we got a pretty crazy team here. And to go over this deck a little bit, we have Scyther into Scizor, Mawile, Celesteela, Stakataka, Poipole, No Naganadel, and Kartana. We got Steel Energy, Metal Sphere, and the other basic plates, Golblock. Yeah, you see them all here. I popped my Metal Coat here to go ahead and get Scyther evolved into Scizor. That's one of the biggest problems for this deck, is that it requires a lot of setup, and there's not a lot of high MP or just standard MP figures that can make that a little easier. So I'd say the true difficulty for this deck is probably like a level on a 1 to 5 scale, like maybe a level 4 difficulty kind of a deck, because it does take a lot of setup. There's 2 1MP figures, and I only have 1 air balloon. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get set up here. One of the main things I like to do, especially against decks with Marshadow, is get Kartana, make use of that awesome range 2 ability, and try to knock it out. But they are gonna go ahead and mega evolve their Lucario here. I am able to get the Rendezvous right off the bat, so this is hold on, I'm gonna let this keep playing, but I'm just gonna let you guys know this is, and I should have prefaced this before, this is the most satisfying weight win I've ever had. You can tell by the title of this video, but I need to say it. So like I said, make use of Kartana and the range 2. We're able to knock out the Marshadow, but we miss out on the KO on Zoroark here. And honestly, Kartana's range 2 is kind of my answer to Zoroark, and that's why there's a lot of good figures that I could throw in here, like Aggron for the territoriality, anything like that. But Poipole's ability to make the other Ultra Beasts have their first turn again, their first turn ability come through again, is just so clutch. Like, being able to just come out and, I mean, granted it was a max revive, but to come out and be able to just do that or for Stack Attacka's Z move even. Z move kind of cucking ability. And I'm really sorry that it's being like this right now. I'm wondering if it recorded like this. But Never-Ending Nightmare does go down. There's not really much I can do about it. So to try and just give another turn here, I'm going to go ahead and pop the X speed. He is going to go ahead and use oh, as I say, he's going to pop the X speed, and I say he's going to pop the X speed again. But yeah, he's able to come through. He had a very good chance of making something happen like that. And I learned in just another duel earlier today that having Poipole land on Ultra Portation against a Lunala is one of the best things that can happen, because it brings my Celesteela back without having to lose my Poipole. So I have the potential to taking a good number of mons to Ultra Space. So he does miss out on the KO on Scizor because I land on dodge, so I'm able to surround him with slow-ass Stack Attacka. The Drifloon is kind of a problem, but thanks to Trick Room, I don't have to worry about Kartana being taken to the PC. And that's a really great thing about the, I don't know, this Stack Attacka synergy here. It's kind of crazy how not only does it save me from Z moves, but it also saves my figures from things like Takeaway. Because, like, you can't move, you can't have something come to your PC if the MP of that figure is lower than yours. It has to be the same or higher. So we're able to get the Corkscrew Crash off, which is dope, and we're going to use that to clip a 2-for-1 combo here, do a little bit of BOGO here. But he is going to get the devastating Drake off, which I should have thought about a little bit more when going in for the Stack Attacka fight, because now I don't have an ability to protect my blue. So that is going to go off, and I don't know why he spun devastating Drake on Kartana, because you have to have a 120 or higher attack. So here we are, more barbecue sauce on our Thangs, and he sends it out the Lunala, and I get Ultra Wall off. Now look at this weight. Look at this amount of weight that he gets. That's just weight 5, and that's before we're able to hit the big daddy of weight turns. We still got a little bit of time. That Z meter is building up, but basically what we're going for here is to get the Continental Crush to go off against our opponent and give as high a weight as possible. Weight wins, as nasty as they are, it is a way of winning the game, and I do love it. So it is something that I wasn't purposefully trying to go for here. Like, I wasn't trying to go for weights as for instead of knockouts. If I could, I would go for the knockout. But it's a Stack Attacka. He's got a giant blue, a giant purple, and even smaller white. So what do we do here? We go for the Continental Crush, and bam, we hit him with 26 turns of weight, cucking him out so hard. It doesn't matter what he does now, because he's just got to try and do something. So it is kind of a matter of trying to get the right spin here, which unfortunately I don't get, because you know, purple does beat white, and I also need to be able to cycle through the correct mons in order to really make this happen. So we land, yeah, Trickery against Psychic, which, by the way, Mawile, I don't know how I feel, man. I feel like Mawile is just one of those figures where if like someone is using the Pokemon against me, then it does everything for them. I do luck out here with the Mega Mawile Trickery into Sucker Punch, but also for the most part, my Mawile likes to land on Play Rough, the 100 white attack that doesn't do anything for me, really. So we're able to get the knockout on Lunala, and we push forward a little bit with Mawile. He's going to hit his Never-Ending Nightmare, which isn't entirely smart, because he's gonna be swinging for like 160. And granted, all I have to do is land on a miss, but I could have just landed on any other wheel piece and he would have been in big trouble. But he is able to get the the Never-Ending Nightmare off. Scizor gets the minus 1 MP marker, and Mawile gets sent to the PC. So we have another very laggy moment here. I pop off my Metal Sphere just to kind of like buy some time, especially because I have my Z meter filled up, and all I have to do here is just wait for the right moment to strike, set Poipole up for the surround, and he's starting to backtrack just a little bit. So he does swing for that Poipole. Ultra Portation against dodge blue on blue, we are able to cancel out a little bit. And if I'm right, yeah, Trick Room was over. But this was a lucky roll here because Zoroark can land on that sucker punch himself. But it doesn't matter because we're able to get the Continental Crush off, giving them another 26 turns of wait. And oh man, was that a great moment. Now he does get the Shadow Sneak off against the Poipole here, and that is fine because, again, I have 22 turns of wait to work with. So he basically just has one Pokemon, and we've given this guy like over we've given his guy's Mons like 20 turns or so worth of wait, and hot damn was it worth the wait. Oh man. So we get the awesome knockout here with Kartana on Marshadow, and with that he goes for the recycle. Good move because that resets all the plates, gives him an extra turn to do something, kind of think about his next move. Although not much he can do here. If he gets another knockout, then he's not feeling so good, Mr. Stark. I am able to use that to bring out my use that recycled I can't even talk. The recycled Max Revive to bring out Stakataka, giving the Drifloon 5 turns of wait. And so he pops an X speed to kind of burn a turn, but it's not gonna matter. It's not really gonna matter. He pops another oh my god, I forgot I did this. He pops another hurdle jump to burn a turn, but I got my Continental Crush, so I just went ahead and ended the game. I'm sorry, Drifloon. You're purple. You're a ghost type. You're great. One of my favorite. You evolve into one of my favorite Mons, but as you can see, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait to kind of play the game out, and that's one of the things about this deck is that it takes a lot of setup. It's got to slow its roll a little bit. But once it gets going, once Mons start hitting Ultra Space, once we have the Steel Energy and the Metal Sphere going, Kartana starts to stack. We didn't really see a lot of Scizor shining, which I really want to have, but using Scizor to put cracked markers on Mons, and I will switch back here to Pokemon Duel. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. And it's a good deck. It's just hard to get going, so it is a bit challenging. And actually, I don't know. I think we are gonna kind of end it here. A nice, 10-minute video, a little bit over 10 minutes, to kind of show you guys, give you a little teaser on this deck with a very awesome wait win. And then we can be back at it tomorrow with another replay and a little bit more in-depth league dueling. So hopefully that will be how it goes tomorrow, depending on that replay, because I don't want the videos to be too long. I know I get some feedback about videos trying to stay about 10 minutes. Some end up being 20. People like that, but also I hear what you're saying. I'm trying to do an all-around accommodation here. So I hope you guys did enjoy this duel here. Again, we're gonna be back at it tomorrow with some more. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the goodies that you got. Check me out on Twitch. And I'm actually working on some emotes to have for the Twitch stream, so that way you guys actually have a reason to subscribe over there. So if you guys want, I'll probably be seeing you tomorrow. Peace.